News 3 is your local election headquarters. Georgia voters will need to make a decision about 5 proposed changes to the state constitution.
Amendment 4 is referred to as Marsy's Law. As proposed, it gives victims equal rights already afforded to the accused and convicted. News 3's Cheryl Sutton joins us now to tell us more.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Ben. Marsy's Law is named after a California college student killed by her ex-boyfriend who, a week after her murder, accosted her parents in the grocery store. Amendment 4 would update victims and survivors about the case as it maneuvers the system.
I had absolutely no idea in the state of Georgia that criminals have more rights than victims.
Victims recovering from a violent crime often report feeling forgotten in the system, or worse, re-victimized.
My daughter called the police and waited 2 hours. Nobody showed up. By the time they got there, she was already dead.
I never found out whether or not whether he went to jail, if he had to serve time. I never found out anything. And I think that, for me, is the most important thing about Marsy's Law.
Voters will determine if victims have these rights.
You will be afforded rights as a victim, rights to get information related to arrest, release, and escape, rights to get information related to all matters related to the court proceedings, whether it's a date, a time, a location, rights to get information related to their case status.
So that these stories in Georgia are less common.
Landlord came to the door and he murdered my brother. Shot 8 times. They said they released him 3 months after the conviction date, but they never notified us. They never told us.
Instead, the constitutional amendment makes notification a basic right, not just a law.
If we make that a constitutional amendment, then in order to claw this back, then it requires another constitutional amendment, not merely an act of the legislature.
Will incorporate a level of compassion whereby the individuals who work within the system will now know that not only is it necessary, but it is mandated that you treat people with a high level of dignity and respect.
Now here's a snapshot of the other 4 amendments that you'll see on your Georgia ballot. Amendment 1 essentially allows the state to earmark 80% of taxes collected on sporting goods to fund conservation efforts for the next decade. Amendment 2 creates a statewide business court where the governor of Georgia appoints these 5-year termed judges, but they must first gain approval from the Georgia House and Senate Judiciary. Amendment 3 is a timber tax adjustment, which would affect school and county funding because it alters the property tax on timberland. Amendment 5 allows a penny tax referendum for schools without city and county agreement. And you can read more about these and the referendum questions at wsav.com/Marsy's Law, and it's spelled M-A-R-S-Y. Cheryl Sutton, WSAV News 3.
Cheryl, thank you.